IPD explained how lean teams do it differently. IPD, or Integrated Project Delivery, isn't just a contract, it's a methodology, it's a mindset. And let me kick this off and tell you why I'm so excited about this concept. By the way, this is going to be a very to-the-point video that I think you'll love. And we can also link you to some other videos about integrated project delivery as well. And we'll link you to the book called Integrating Project Delivery. And now you can literally scan the book with Speechify and listen to it. Like, you can just grab your phone and listen to it nowadays, even though it's not on Audible, because it has so many visuals. But let me tell you that when we were recently writing the book, Elevating Construction General Superintendents, Part 1 and 2, Part 1 and 2 put together are that thick. It was so intense. It's probably the best book I've ever seen or heard of that talks about construction from beginning to end. And there was a section about tactics where we had to distill down what is the general contractor's job. And literally, we distilled it down to 4 key things. Number 1, the general contractor has to create a clean, safe, and organized and stable and standardized environment. Like, the environment must be perfect for everybody. Number 2, it's the general contractor's job to create rhythm in the TAC plan and make sure that the train of trades is weaving through the project together on a rhythm. 3, provide the finances and resources, meaning it is our job to fund, pay trade partners, not late, by the way, I hate that, and to make sure that the material supply chains and information supply chains are queuing up to enable the work. And then I was like, but there's a missing one. And the 4th one is integration, integrated communication, integrated meeting systems, integrated teaming, integrated participation, everything integrated. And when you read an integrated project delivery book, they'll say it's about integrated big rooms, integrated communication, integrated technology, integrated meetings, integrated interactions, integrated relationships, integrated contracts, integrated systems, integrated stakeholders from the beginning to the end, integrated everything. And if you think about it, yeah, that's kind of common sense. But everything in construction is go over here in a silo, in a silo, in a silo, in a silo, contracts in a silo, fight, get your lawyer, right? Integration is what it's going to take to build a great project. So here are some key components of IPD. Number 1, and people do this to different extents, but shared risk and reward. Literally, we want total participation. So if there's total participation, there should be a shared reward for that and shared risks so that people aren't siloing and sub-optimizing and fighting each other with contracts. Number 2, transparency, mainly in cost, but everywhere. Transparency in cost, transparency with schedule, transparency with means and methods, transparency with decisions. Everything transparent so that everybody knows, oh my gosh, this is so good. Not only the motivations, paradigms, but the goal of the system, the rules, and the structure. Number 3, early trade partner involvement. Yes, you can do this with design build, CM at risk, and a lot of times they do. In fact, I've never heard of a CM at risk design build where you don't have early design assist trade partners, but IPD relies on it. Let me just say a hard truth. I grew up as a general contractor. General contractors do not know how to do constructability reviews on drawings. They just don't. You have to have the help from the trades. They are the experts. The GC can coordinate it and do a great job with schedule, budget, and all of the other things and coordination, but you must have the trades. Number 4, joint decision making. Now, this is a tough one because you can die by committee. You have to have rules set in place to where there is a leader in the project and you do have a strong vision. But literally, if everyone has shared risk and reward, you have to do more decisions by consensus than you would have to before. You can't just boss people around. You have to build a coalition. You have to work with the group and head down the road. And the best way to do that is to say, okay, there's a difference between strategic decisions and tactical decisions. Tactical decisions like cleanliness, organization, safety, there's no deciding on this. This is our core and these are our values. Strategic decisions have to be done by consensus. Number 5, big room collaboration. That means we're not off in ivory castles and in separate offices. That means we're co-locating in a big room with production pods and places to go focus, but we're working together. And we are doing a concept called optimizing the whole. We're not sub-optimizing, right? I love this graphic. I wish I could show it to you, but Dr. Efrat Aslak Goldratt and Remy Goldratt has this image where it says, here's like a pipe, and then there's a bottleneck, and then it goes big again, and then it shows an expansion of the pipe way down here, so an improvement way down here. Well, we need to fix the bottleneck. We don't need to fix something over here. It doesn't matter how one company does, it matters how everybody does together. So in IPD, everybody will work together and trust the structure and the team to win out in the end because we're working in total participation. So I'm going to put this into a nice little blog post for you. I hope you've loved it. On we go.